believe everything you say. Never, never will I feel disguised.
From soulful ballads to disco anthems, these songs dominated the charts and defined an era. Whether you danced to them, fell in love with them, or still have them on your playlist, these classics are pure nostalgia. So, let's rewind the clock and count down the top 10 songs of 1977 that we'll never forget.
Kick off your shoes and sit right down.
Number 1. Tonight's the Night, Gonna Be Alright, Rod Stewart. Kicking off our list at number 1 is Tonight's the Night, Gonna Be Alright by Rod Stewart. Released in May 1976, this sultry ballad didn't just chart, it dominated 1977, spending 8 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. With its smooth melody and suggestive lyrics,
It's gonna be alright.
It became one of Rod Stewart's biggest career hits. A fun fact, the French whispers in the song are by Stewart's then-girlfriend, Britt Ekland, adding an intimate touch. Though controversial at the time, that didn't stop it from becoming a slow dance favorite. This song wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon, making Rod Stewart an unstoppable force in 70s rock and pop. Number 2, I Just Want to Be Your Everything, Andy Gibb. Coming in at number 2 is I Just Want to Be Your Everything by Andy Gibb. Released in April 1977, this soft pop disco track was written by his older brother, Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees. With its heartfelt lyrics and smooth romantic vibe, the song shot to the number 1 spot for 4 weeks, making Andy Gibb a breakout star.
Build my world around you, darling. This love will shine you.
This track had the signature Bee Gees sound, but with Andy's own youthful charm. Sadly, Andy's career and life were cut short, but this song remains a beloved classic from the golden era of disco. If you ever need a tune to transport you back to 1977, this is the one.
Never, never will I feel disguised.
Number 3. Best of My Love, The Emotions. At number 3, we have Best of My Love by The Emotions. Released in May 1977, this song was an instant disco hit, thanks to its infectious groove and joyful harmonies. Produced by Maurice White of Earth, Wind & Fire, it had that signature blend of R&B, soul, and disco that made it impossible not to dance to. The Emotions had been around since the 60s, but this track launched them into superstardom. Topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 5 weeks. Decades later, it's still a feel-good anthem, instantly recognizable from movies, commercials, and wedding playlists. If you're looking for a song that truly defined the summer of '77, this is it.
Under the April snow.
Number 4, Evergreen, Love Theme from A Star Is Born, Barbra Streisand. Coming in at number 4 is Evergreen, Love Theme from A Star Is Born by Barbra Streisand. Released in February 1977, this breathtaking ballad was the theme song for the film A Star Is Born, in which Streisand starred alongside Chris Christopherson. Co-written by Streisand and Paul Williams, the song's lush melody and heartfelt lyrics made it an instant classic. It climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100
'Cause we have the blood.
and won the Academy Award for Best Original Song, making Streisand the first woman to win an Oscar for composing music. Its emotional depth and powerful vocals solidified it as one of the greatest love songs of the decade. Even today, it remains a timeless romantic anthem.
Do you think I'm such a fool to believe everything you say?
Number 5, Angel in Your Arms, Hot. At number 5, we have Angel in Your Arms by Hot. Released in January 1977, this track came from an all-female trio that few had heard of before. But that changed quickly. The song's lyrics tell a tale of revenge, where a woman turns the tables on a cheating partner.
Why'd you slip around secretly if you were tired of love?
By finding comfort in someone else's arms. Its mix of soulful melodies and relatable storytelling struck a chord with listeners, and it peaked at number 6 on the charts. Though Hot was a one-hit wonder, this track left a lasting impact, earning a spot among the biggest hits of the year. With its catchy rhythm and emotional punch, it's no surprise this song is still remembered today.
I'm holding you so tight.
Number 6. I Like Dreaming, Kenny Nolan. Sliding into number 6 is I Like Dreaming by Kenny Nolan. Released in October 1976, this soft pop ballad captured the hearts of listeners looking for an escape into a dreamlike romance. Nolan, who was known for writing hits for other artists, including Lady Marmalade, took the spotlight for himself with this one.
It's for you, and you're just not there.
The song's gentle melody and nostalgic lyrics resonated with audiences craving sentimentality, helping it reach number 3 on the charts in early 1977. It's the kind of song that transports you to another time, evoking warmth, longing, and innocent romance. Though Nolan never replicated its success, this dreamy track remains a memorable part of 70s pop history. Number 7. Don't Leave Me This Way, Thelma Houston. At number 7 is Don't Leave Me This Way by Thelma Houston. Originally recorded by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Houston's disco-fueled version, released in December 1976, is the one that truly became a classic. Her powerhouse vocals combined with an infectious beat made this an instant dance floor anthem. The song soared to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in April 1977, becoming one of the defining hits of the disco era. It also won a Grammy for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance, solidifying Houston's place in music history. Whether you're on the dance floor or just need a song that lifts your mood, this track remains a go-to for pure energy and emotion. Number 8. Your Love Has Lifted Me Higher and Higher, Rita Coolidge. At number 8, we have Your Love Has Lifted Me Higher and Higher by Rita Coolidge. Originally a 1967 hit for Jackie Wilson, Coolidge's smooth, soft rock version, released in June 1977, gave the song a fresh spin.
I can stand up and face.
Her warm, soulful vocals turned it into a feel-good anthem, and it quickly climbed the charts, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song became one of Coolidge's biggest hits and remains her signature track. While Wilson's original had an upbeat Motown feel, Coolidge's rendition leaned into the laid-back West Coast sound of the late 70s, making it a timeless favorite. Whether it's on an oldies playlist or a summer road trip, this song still lifts spirits today.
Then I heard a voice beside me, and she softly said,
Number 9. Undercover Angel, Alan O'Day. Released in April 1977, this quirky, playful pop hit was written and performed by O'Day himself, a rarity, as he was primarily a songwriter for other artists. The track tells the story of a mysterious nighttime fantasy romance, blending catchy lyrics with a lighthearted, almost mischievous melody. Listeners were hooked, and the song skyrocketed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in July 1977. O'Day never had another hit of this magnitude, making him a one-hit wonder. But this song has lived on through countless radio plays and 70s nostalgia playlists. If you're looking for a fun, offbeat track that captures the free-spirited vibe of the era, this is it.
Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool.
Number 10. Torn Between Two Lovers, Mary MacGregor. Closing out our list at number 10 is Torn Between Two Lovers by Mary MacGregor. Released in November 1976, this tender ballad carried over into 1977 and became a massive hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in February. Written by Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul and Mary and Philip Jarrell, the song tells the heartbreaking story of a woman caught between two romantic relationships, feeling love for both but knowing she must choose. The emotional lyrics and MacGregor's delicate, soft vocals made it an instant classic. What's surprising is that this was MacGregor's only major hit, despite how big it became.
Loving both of you is breaking all the rules.
The song resonated deeply with listeners, especially those who had experienced complicated love stories of their own. It wasn't just another breakup song. It was raw, introspective, and painfully real. Though MacGregor faded from the mainstream, Torn Between Two Lovers remains a powerful ballad that perfectly encapsulates the soft rock sound of the late 70s. Whether you remember hearing it on the radio back then or discovered it later, its emotional impact is undeniable. It's a song that lingers, much like the conflicted emotions it so beautifully expresses. Thanks for taking this trip back to 1977's greatest hits. Which song was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. If you love music nostalgia, hit that like button and subscribe for more countdowns.